Hey everyone, it's Keith with Cloudster Pillow. I wanted to make a quick video on the advantages of using a holster wedge or a holster pillow. I also wanted to answer a lot of questions that I get asked daily, such as what size pillow should I order, where should I mount the pillow, what's the size of the pillow once it's full, what else do I get? Durability, right? Which fabric is more durable, which one's more comfortable. So a lot of this is subjective. A lot of it depends on your body type, what setup or combination you have of a firearm and a holster, right? Is it a hybrid holster? Is it a minimalist holster? Is it a sidecar? So male, female, right? So all of these things, where you carry, appendix, backside, strong side, all of this plays a part into this. So my goal is to get you about 90% of the way, and then you're gonna be required to do some slight tweaks or adjustments. Where do you mount the pillow? How much fill should you take out or add it back in? So you do a little bit of adjusting like that. You are going to get your optimal level of comfort that you're looking for. You're also going to get, if you don't want to print, right? If you're having a printing issue, you'll solve that issue as well. So let's jump into the sizing and the fabric of the pillow. So the white one is a bamboo fabric. This is the mini size right here. And it's going to come out 3 inches in width and 3.5 inches in length. The next size up is the standard size right here. And this is this standard? Standard size right here. And this is 3.5 inches in width, so 1/2 inch wider, and 1/2 inch in length. So this is 4 inches in length. And then we'll jump into the deluxe size right here. If we want to show you a white one, right here, you're looking at 3.75 inches in width and 4.5 inches, so 1/2 inch larger in the length of the pillow. So fabrics, the camo is a 100% cotton fabric. It's very soft, very durable fabric. The dark color is a poly twill. It's like a sportswear. It's also very durable and very soft. They've all been tested for 10-hour days by numerous people, including myself. All the fabrics are durable, they're all comfortable. Your body is not gonna know which pillow you have that you're using that day. So you'll only know because you put it in there, but they're all very, very comfortable. They're all very durable. I'd say to the touch with my hands, this is gonna feel kind of the softest feel or the most plush feel, this bamboo fabric. The next one's gonna be the camo because it's 100% cotton, so it's gonna be a very soft feel. And they're all soft, but you know, this one's is more of a sportswear feel, but they're very, very soft. Every single one of these is a very soft, durable pillow, so you can't go wrong. I say if you're gonna choose a pillow, choose it by what you like of the look. I wouldn't go so much of what's gonna be more durable or more comfortable because they're all comfortable and they're all durable. So what happens to the size of a pillow when I put fill in them? They're gonna shrink a little bit, right? It's gonna pull in a little bit to the side. It's gonna pull in a little bit from the bottom up, as the fill gets in there. And also I get asked, what's the width or the thickness of the pillow? It's about 1 inch or so. They're all gonna compress, right? So when you put it on your holster, it's gonna compress. You're gonna lose any of that bulk that you have. And all you're gonna be doing is creating like that padding for the kydex, and you're going to also help rotate the firearm inward to keep it from printing. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, the fill is going to take up a little bit of gap. I can kind of show you with a white pillow that's not full, right? This is a deluxe size. They're very close in the height department and in the width. But if I go to behind the pillow, you can kind of see a little bit. The pillow sticks out the bottom there. Maybe comes off a little bit to the side, not much. So you're not losing too much, maybe 1/2 inch or so that you might lose from the bottom there. But again, it's very, very minimal. Maybe on the mini pillow, you might be losing maybe 1/8 or 1/4 inch. And in the standard, it's gonna be maybe 1/4 to, or standard here, 1/4 to maybe 1/2 inch that you're gonna lose. Again, it's very, very minimal. You're not losing much at all, but you are going to lose a little bit. Also, a lot's gonna depend on how much fill you put into the pillow, right? So the more it bulks out this way, the more it's gonna push in this way. So, but again, they're gonna compress. So when it compresses, it's gonna go back to almost its original size as I compress it back to flat again. So I get asked that a lot, does it create a lot of bulk? No, it doesn't create really any bulk at all. all it's creating is comfort for you because the shredded memory foam conforms to your holster and it conforms to your body. So I hope that kind of answers those questions there. Let me show you, I get asked this a lot, which size pillow should I order? I'm gonna demonstrate one with the P365 here that I have. I'm putting this into a Filster minimalist skeleton holster, and I'm gonna show you, I use the standard size pillow for this setup here. And I like to mount the pillow a little bit below, as you can see here. It's just below and a little off to the side. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna give me that cushion right here from this digging into my body, right when I'm wearing it. And it's also gonna rotate the firearm, I'll hold you this way. It's gonna rotate it this way. And by putting it off a little bit to the side, it's gonna also rotate the grip inward. So that's the issues that I was having with printing. I wanted to be able to rotate it and tuck it in this direction with the pillow. So that's what I was able to do, and I'm able to achieve that with a standard size on a P365. Now, I also carry a Glock 19, and I have a light on there. So I use a light bearing holster, and it is made by 𝐸𝐸𝐶. This is their Certum Lux 2, and you're gonna see that I have more area, more surface area to cover and get protection from. I also have more weight. So when you get more weight on a firearm, they tend to want to come back out and print. So what I like to use is I will use a deluxe size. Let's grab a dark on this one. Show you what the darks look like. And I'll put the dark in almost the same spot. So I'll put it off to the side and below, and you can see here, you can see it hanging off the bottom and hanging off a little bit to the side. And it's gonna do the same thing for me. So I turn it this way. It's gonna tuck it in, it's gonna rotate it this way, and I'm gonna get all that protection from that 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐺, okay? Now, this works with all styles of holsters. I'll show you. I also have the Enigma setup, same company, Filster. This is their setup with a belt. So you could use this if you have, it also comes with a leg leash. I removed the leg leash. You can also add a CC clip here if you want. I don't have any of it. I just, you can cinch this thing up pretty tight around your stomach. But I had the same issue. I had more printing actually with this when I carry this because I'm not using a clip or anything like that. But this is great. If you have sweats or you're not using a gun belt or anything like that, this is a great little holster setup. I really like it a lot. And so, but the same deal, put it in this way because the other direction. So you're gonna have it like this. Actually, it's gonna be on your body this way, right? So the belt's gonna come and wrap around you like this. And I would have the issue, this thing would kind of flop a little bit out this way. So, and then if it flops this way, I'm getting this digging into my body. So I would take my standard size pillow, I'd mount it right off a little bit to the side again, and a little bit below, you can see there. And I would get this to tuck in perfectly. I get superior comfort from this thing, and I can wear this all day long. I can drive, sit, squat, whatever I need to do. This thing is super, super comfortable. I have a lot of people that have this setup right here with this Enigma with the standard size pillow in there. So again, if I'm jumping up, like I said before, with a light bearing holster or anything with bigger surface area, I like to go with the Deluxe. But I had somebody last week that they just wanted a wedge. So they were using the little foam, the real dense foam block, and they said they were getting a lot of pain from that. So they went with, where is it right here? Mini, just a little mini size, and he loves it. So he just put a little mini on there. That's on a light bearing holster. Look, the mini takes a lot of space as well. So they just wanted to get a little bit of tuck. They didn't want anything else, but they didn't want that discomfort from that really hard foam block that you see that's sold out there, those foam wedges. They're very uncomfortable. So the advantage of this, obviously, is it's memory foam. And these things are fully adjustable. Like I'll just show you, even with the mini pillow, look how big that hole is. I mean, you can stick, I can put in 3, 4, I've got big fingers, and I can get in there and I can really pull out any bit of foam that I want or add foam in there. So you can adjust these things on the fly. They're very easy to adjust. They come fully packed. You're gonna have more than enough fill in here. I send you care instructions of what you need to do, how to adjust it, and I always advise to take some of the fill out because I send so much in there. I also send you an extra bag of fill. You're gonna get the adhesive Velcro strips like this. You're gonna get 2 of these so you can rotate it out from holster to holster. And you're gonna get an alcohol wipe because you're gonna wanna clean your holster and let it dry before you put this adhesive tab, the Velcro on there. So let me show you another setup here. This is a sidecar setup. So you can see I've got 2 pieces of Velcro on there because I'd like to test it out. I typically on this sidecar setup, I was only using one pillow, but I do have people that use two. I was using the standard size pillow on this one, and I would mount it right about there, and that's it. But I have had people put minis on there as well. So you can do that if you like. It just depends on where your discomfort is and where this is digging in, or if you're having printing issues. So let me show you kind of what that looks like. Take the magazine out and show you how that looks with that setup like this. That's how it looks. So it's going to help you. This totally works. The pillow is going to create the comfort. It's going to squish in so you don't get the bulk. It's going to push the firearm this way and help you to keep you from printing. And again, this works on everything. So even on hybrid holsters, like this is an Alien Gear, a holster for my Glock 19. I would carry this on my backside because it's so big. But you can see I've got the Velcro on there right there. This is more centered with the hybrid, but it's not really centered with where the 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐵 is. And I would get the same effect. Put the firearm in here, there's a deluxe size that you can see what that looks like, and it would help to rotate and give me comfort, but really rotate the grip inward to my backside so I wasn't printing. This I would print a lot with these hybrid holsters. Same thing here. Here's a black arch holster. This is for the P365. I'll show you that in there. And I would carry this everywhere, appendix, strong side, or backside. So anywhere from 1 to 6 o'clock, or 12 to 6 o'clock, I would carry this. You can see the piece of Velcro's on there. I would use the standard size on this one as well, and it would work really, really well for me. And just to show you the different looks, kind of show you a camo. This is a deluxe camo, so you can kind of get an idea what that looks like. It's a lot of pillow for me. I don't need that much pillow on this small little setup, but just so you can see the camo look, it looks super cool. It's got really vibrant colors in there. But the camo I would use on this setup right here. That's what I would do. On my light-bearing holster, anything with a lot of surface area that I need to cover, that I want to get comfort from it, and I want to tilt that weight inward, I would use this. Now, this doesn't mean this is for everybody to mount it down below. I had somebody that literally just reached out to me, and they have an issue with their staccato with the beaver tail. And the beaver tail was hitting their stomach. Okay, so it's digging into their stomach. So what we did is I advised him to remove some of the fill from the pillow, their deluxe pillow, remove it so it's less bulky, if you will, and then bring it upward. So they're more in the middle of their holster because their issue wasn't so much the discomfort down here as it was the discomfort up top. So they wanted to push the grip outward a little. So what we're doing is we're adjusting the pillow. We're going to remove some of the fill. We're going to position it somewhere up in the middle to maybe lower middle, till you just get enough clearance of the beaver tail to your body. So it's not digging in anymore. Maybe it's just centered like this, some type of neutral position where they get comfort. So again, it takes some tweaking and adjusting a little bit. Sometimes you might hit it right out of the gate, but it took me like 2 or 3 adjustments of removing some fill, putting it back in, feeling how that felt. You're going to know instantly. It's not like you have to go around for an hour. You're going to know, does it feel good? Does it not feel good? Take some fill out, put some fill in. The other nice thing about these is you can manipulate the shredded memory foam. You can move it from side to side, so I can get more bulk over here if I want, or less. I can do it up and down. So these things are fully adjustable. You're going to love working with this pillow. Anything is better than just 𝐃𝐸𝐬𝐵, right? So anything you put here is going to help. But the foam wedges, the hard blocks, they really hurt a lot. That's why we developed this pillow. So yeah, I hope this helps. You guys make a decision on what pillow to order. I will drop a link or a coupon code below so you guys can get a discount if you want to place an order from us. But yeah, wedges work, pillows work. I do think ours is the highest rated pillow. I know it's the highest quality, and they're super durable. I think for what you get for the value too, you're going to see, we're not overcharging for these. There's people out there charging for just a little tiny piece of foam that's very thin, $40. So you get a lot of bang for the buck here. If this helps you guys out, I do a lot of reviews. I do gear reviews and things like that, so I can help you guys make better decisions. Now, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and like the video. I know it sounds like petty, but it helps. It's the weirdest thing in the world with YouTube, but it totally helps us out. So if you're willing to do it, I appreciate it. If you want to support us and order a pillow, I appreciate it. I'm very easy to get a hold of. Reach out to me if you have questions. I love talking to all of you. So yeah, anyway, have a good day. Stay safe, and I appreciate it. Take care.